first stop on the road is Venice. Our flight got delayed like 2 hours last night, so we didn't end up landing until like 1 today. So then we got here at like 3. So we pretty much just checked in. We took a shower after like a full day of travel. We left yesterday. And now we're gonna head out and explore and get some dinner and get our honeymoon started. We'll do a quick little room tour. When you first walk in, there's a bathroom in here. It's kind of messy and dark, but a little bathroom. And then our little bed.
They're showing the scary fireplace up there.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. There's a little fireplace, and then this is our view. Just of all the old buildings, but it's really cool. And yeah, go get our food now because we're starving. We actually haven't eaten a meal today. And then we're gonna get to bed kind of early tonight because we have an early tour tomorrow, but we're honeymooners. Honeymoon day 2. So we had dinner at this like Michelin star restaurant that was delicious, and they had like gluten-free pasta, which was really nice. And then we, as you saw, because this will be in the vlog, but we got like a little glass of champagne, and then we took it on a gondola ride and did that, which was really cute. What did you think of the gondola ride?
It was fun.
All right, 2-word man right here. And then we came back. We were so tired. We were in bed by 9:15. It was still light out when we were going to bed. And then, crazy enough, in the middle of the night, there was a huge like thunderstorm, thunder, lightning, and it was kind of relaxing, honestly, because nothing's crazier than Texas storms, so it was nice. And then I apparently told them what I didn't want.
Oh, she woke up, looked at my phone, said, "Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I feel so rested." Went back to bed, and then woke up at 6 and said she could sleep for hours.
Yeah, I could sleep later, but I guess I was like, dang, we still get 6 more hours. I was sleep talking, which I tend to do a lot. Going to the islands of Murano and Burano today on a little tour. So I think we get to see like a glass blowing demonstration and then lace making demonstration, possibly. Sometimes they don't do it on Mondays, so it just depends. And we get like lunch and to explore the islands and stuff. So our first honeymoon excursion, we're excited, but we're gonna head out now because it's like a 15-minute walk to get there. It's much later now. I have my little bride headband on. I'm getting ready for bed, but we just went out to dinner, and yeah, that was an experience. We went out, and then it was like pouring rain because it's been raining. Well, first we went and we got gelato earlier as like a little snack, and then while we were getting gelato, it starts like pouring, and we don't have an umbrella. There's like no coverings. It's just like all these alleyways here. So really like running back, we had almost a 10-minute walk, which doesn't sound that long, but in the rain it felt a lot longer. So we're sprinting back, and then we're just like drenched. We shower, get ready for dinner, and then we head to dinner, and like thankfully our hotel had an umbrella for us, but it was still pouring rain, and it's hard for 2 people to fit under one umbrella, and they only had one left. So then we're still kind of getting soaked. We finally make it to dinner. And then I realized I didn't have lactates, and I've been like eating dairy this trip, but I can't just like do it like with nothing. Like I need something, and so I need to take lactates with it. And we're like, oh my gosh, we have to go back to the hotel. So then we had to walk 7 minutes back in the rain again. and then get the lactates. The people thought we like just didn't want to eat there and were like mad at us, it seemed like. And then we had to come back in the rain again. So we were like soaked, but the food literally so delicious. It was like Trattoria al Gazzatino, and it was delicious in Venice. They had like a handful of gluten-free pastas, which most places we'd been had only had like spaghetti noodles gluten-free. But I got the gnocchi with some shrimp in it, and then they had a gluten-free tiramisu as well, which was so good, literally delicious. It was an experience getting there and getting back. And then now we're kind of just packing up. We're gonna eat some breakfast and we're heading to Florence in the morning, which is exciting. We might do a little shopping. Robbie wants to get some loafers. He's really embracing the Italian style here. So we're gonna look for that and then head on over to Florence. We gotta take like a water bus to get to our train, to get to Florence, and then a taxi to get to our hotel. So we'll have quite a bit of travel tomorrow. We'll see how that goes with our 3 bags. One of them being like 70 pounds. It's huge, but about the plan. I'm just getting ready for bed now. And then we're gonna be up probably kind of decently early. Not super early, but we're not sleeping in really late tomorrow. I keep like smacking my claw clip. So that's the plan, but can't wait for Florence. Excited to explore a new city tomorrow. But Venice was beautiful. It was really cool. It was just like, it doesn't even look real. Like, it's crazy that people like live in this city because it's just so different from America, which I know that's just Italy in general. It probably sounds dumb to say, but it's so different. And like, it's just like all these alleyways and like people just leave like doors open. Like when we were in Burano, because yeah, we did a tour today. We went to the islands of Murano and Burano, and Murano is known for glass making. So they make like all these beautiful different glass products, and like they have their artists, which is like a handful of families that live there and like make all the glass. And then Burano is known for lace making, but it's like super cute and colorful little town. Like each house has a different color. Like each family, when they originally like moved there however long ago, had to choose a color and then paint their house that way. So it was really pretty, just like crazy to see. And like, and when we were in Burano, they were like, oh yeah, you'll see curtains over the doors because like people here don't really like air conditioning. They like the fresh air, so they just leave their front doors open, but then they don't want people just like staring in their house all day. So they put curtains over it, which is like, one, crazy that it's safe enough here that you can just leave your front door open. Crazy to me, but like so cool and different, and it was fun to see, and we had a good time even though it was so hot. But we still had a great time on our little tours and all our stuff we did in Venice, and now we're ready to go see something new. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning. I'm just gonna finish getting ready for bed now. Okay, so just a little update for you guys. There is like a light in the front over here where it just randomly turns on, and then we couldn't turn it off last night, so we had the maintenance people come and he like turned it off for us, and then it turned on again tonight, and we had saw what he did last night. So Robbie was trying to turn the light off and it wouldn't turn off, so we had to call the front desk again, and they literally came up, and the guy's been super rude the entire stay. I'm not gonna lie, he is not a nice person, but he came up and he tries, and then he like shuts on and off the breaker a couple times and is turning off all the other lights in our room except for that one. And then after like maybe 3 minutes, she's just like, oh sorry, I don't know, and then just leaves. So this is our situation. This is the bed. Here's this really bright light just shining in our eyeballs, and we can't turn the light off. So who knows how much sleep we're gonna get, because personally I cannot sleep with the lights on, but love this for us. Good morning, guys. It's our last full day in Florence. We slept in. We went to bed. I went to bed at like 1:30. Robbie went to bed at like 2. Is that right? He had an espresso martini last night, so he was a little hyper. But we slept in until like 10, barely made it to breakfast, and then kind of just been hanging out. It's like almost 100 degrees out, so we're dreading going out in the heat a little bit. But we're gonna go explore. We're gonna go get a gelato and some lunch, and then kind of just walk around. We've done a lot of stuff. We didn't do like a lot of tours of like the churches and museums and stuff, but we did a walking tour the first day. So we got to see a decent amount of stuff, and then now we are just hanging out. Last full day. We're gonna get some dinner later tonight. Fun. We went up to, after dinner, we got pizza at that pizza place again, and then we went up to our rooftop and had a drink there, and it like overlooks the whole city, so it's really pretty up there. We're gonna go to a different rooftop tonight that my cousin had recommended and his wife. We're gonna do that tonight for our last night, and then we kind of can relax in the morning, so we don't really have to leave until, I think checkout's at 11, so not super early, and our train doesn't leave until like after 1, so it's gonna be kind of chill. But gonna go get some gelato. We really have not eaten that much gelato since we've been here. I think we've had 2 different ones. Had one in Venice, and then we had one not yesterday but the day before. We were gonna go last night, but it was closed when we got there, because I'm dairy and gluten-free, so there's not like that many options for a gelato for us here. So we were gonna go to, they have like gluten-free cones and everything's like vegan too. But they were closed when we walked over there after dinner. So we're actually headed there right now. We're gonna get some more gelato and just explore the city. But just wanted to check in with you guys. I feel like I've barely vlogged since we've been in Florence. Happy Saturday! 1 week into our honeymoon. Still have another week left. Only halfway through. Last night was so fun. We went to the, probably our favorite dinner spot. Even though, well, I don't know. I don't know if the food was best, but it was like the cutest place. And then we went over to a rooftop bar and had a drink up there, and then stayed up until 1 a.m. somehow again. But got up, got breakfast this morning, we packed up, and we're gonna go to our little favorite cafe one more time, get some coffee, and then we're headed to the train station, and we're off to San Gimignano, which is like the countryside of Tuscany, this little small town. It's supposed to be beautiful. We're gonna do like spa day, all kinds of fun stuff when we get there. But so far, honeymoon has been amazing. It's been so fun just exploring new places together, and especially Italy, so beautiful. Had a few rough moments with some travel anxiety for me, but overall, it's just been really fun and wholesome, and I love this man, and I love traveling with him. So we're excited. I'm gonna end this vlog here. I'm gonna do a second one for the second half of our honeymoon. But I love you guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye!